Hey guys, BaoZakeruga here. Now, unless you've been living under a rock for like the past month, you'll know that Microsoft's new console, the Xbox One, has been revealed. And you should know that's pretty much universally hated. And for good reason too. Now, Microsoft has been pretty tight-lipped about all the details on the console. And about yesterday, maybe the day before, they finally gave us some information on it, and everybody's pissed. First thing they confirmed is the 24-hour check. Now, if you don't know what that is, it was a rumor going around that your Xbox One has to check in every 24 hours to make sure you're connected to the internet. And Microsoft revealed that if you are not on the internet for every 24 hours, you cannot play games. Period. You can still watch TV and movies on it, like you can do on your TV, but you can't play games on your game console. And if you're at, like, let's say a friend's house or something, it checks every hour. And if it's not on every hour, no games. So if you're in the armed forces with no access to internet, sucks to be you. Microsoft doesn't care about you. Live in dormitories? Sucks to be you. Poor and have a poor internet connection? Sucks to be you. Microsoft doesn't care about you. Live in a rural area where your internet is just crappy? Sucks to be you. Microsoft doesn't care about you. Natural disaster happens, no internet for a week, maybe more. Screw you, says Microsoft. Really? Really? What monkeys are in charge of Xbox up in their headquarters? I can only imagine is some really stupid old guy out of touch with modern times who's surrounded by a bunch of yes men. Yeah. Wow. Just wow. Can you really make this many bad business decisions on something that is really major to your company? But anyway, second thing they address is the used games issues. First off, you can lend someone a game, but they have to have been on your friends list for at least 30 days, and that particular game can only be given away once. But here's the thing. Publishers, they have the option to allow you to do this or not. So this feature can be pretty much useless if every publisher says no, you can't sell your games. And the thing is, this feature isn't even going to be available during launch, so it's probably just something they used in response to, the backlash of the conference. And speaking of the backlash, something interesting happened right before I started recording this. Okay, so I was on GameFAQs, reading topics, and one of the topics was about a guy saying how he had no problems with the Xbox One because he has internet, he likes sports, blah blah blah. And in this topic, apparently he responded to himself, but he was trying to respond with a different account of his. So like, let's say he's saying, okay, I have no problem with the Xbox One, and then he was going to use a different account to kind of counter-argument himself and make himself seem right, but he forgot to switch accounts, so it just made him end up looking stupid. And apparently this is the second time this has happened in like the last 2 days. And someone also posted an article saying how Microsoft has given employees the task of going to forums and everything and websites like Reddit to kind of calm the situation. And apparently this guy was getting called out on being a Microsoft employee. And after a while he kind of didn't even denounce it, kind of just went with it. But is that really how pathetic Microsoft is right now? They have to send employees to fix up their mess. A mess that I still can't fathom how this came to fruition. I mean, what are they smoking up there to make this many bad business decisions? To think these are good decisions? I don't know. And all these stupid features are supposed to be countermeasures to, pirating. But honestly, I just see this giving hackers more incentive to hack the system. And I myself am not buying the Xbox One. no matter how much of a huge gamer I am. Even though my internet never gives me any problems, I just don't condone these business practices. It's just not right. And honestly, you shouldn't buy one either. I can't tell you what to do with your money, of course, but you buying this system is pretty much telling Microsoft it's okay to do crappy stuff like this. It's okay to screw us over like this. And I haven't even touched on the biggest issue with this yet. What happens 10, 15 years down the line when these servers go down and publishers don't let you sell your games? The Xbox One has to be connected every 24 hours or you can't play games. So you're stuck with a big black brick, a bunch of discs that literally have no use whatsoever, unless you want to throw them at people as shuriken or something. But that's what's going to happen if you buy this console. I'm pretty much telling Microsoft it's okay to screw me over like this. And honestly, I have to say I hate what gaming has become. You remember back, I don't know, like a decade ago, when these were still new. Just plug it into the wall, plug your cords in here, memory card, controller, turn the power button on, you get to play it. And even today I can go on eBay, pick up a old GameCube PS2 game I never got to play, buy it, have it shipped to my house, put it in, play it. But you can't do that with Xbox One. And if Sony goes this route as well, I say screw them too. I'll stick with my Wii U and PC this generation. Well, and the 3DS and maybe the PS Vita. And I don't really care what exclusives the Xbox One has, I still don't condone buying it. I mean, it could have Pokemon Fantasy, May Cry 7, and I wouldn't buy it. And I don't appreciate the freaking Eye of Sauron watching my every move. But that's just why I'm not going to buy an Xbox One, ever. I could win the lottery tomorrow and I still wouldn't buy it. But if you actually watched this whole video, I thank you for sticking with me through the whole thing. And Microsoft, screw you for trying to screw me.